Welcome back to Project Zomboid. Hanging out with BB tonight. So we are here. The funny part about Project Zomboid is it has its way of making you stop and think about what you're going to do while you're doing it and how it makes sense. And sometimes things just don't make sense in this game. For us, we are dealing with, a sprinter situation. That's always going to be problematic in itself. The way that we chose to deal with it is to have zombie respawning turned on. Now that is the normal playthrough, but it is annoying because there's never a time you're going to feel like you've cleared out of space. So it is more important for you to be able to set up a base that you can safely reside at while also looting other towns. And that's what we've essentially done with this playthrough. We took the recommendation of a YouTube commenter and kind of made it a reality here. So I just put a whole bunch of leek into, I don't know, mushrooms. I wasn't really paying attention to the rest. This is not a recipe I would eat by itself. There are so many things I would add to this to make this a real dish. But for the game, and because I'm just getting started for the night, please forgive me. Honestly, this probably isn't bad. Mushroom and leek stew with a little bit of lemongrass. Like, I could get down with it, but it is going to be light. You'd have to have a lot of different types of mushrooms to make me feel, happy about this one. So, we can do. Although, I think from a nutrition point of view, no, it's going to be light there too. Let's just eat one of them. It'll make us feel full, but I doubt I'll get a bunch of calories out of it. Wait. And what did we get? Yeah, 100 and something calories out of it. It wasn't much, but we did feel full afterwards. So, we'll fix that later. Let me fill up here. And once I leave, we can actually make an assessment. Am I wearing my gloves? Yeah, they're equipped. Okay. Good here. Water pop out. Exit. All right, so this is the base. This is home. We need to start making home truly a home. And how are we going to do that? If we take a look inside, I've already started clearing the space. We need to start, making it make sense. The moment does it feel like it makes sense, your answer should be no. And the reason for that is because there's just no discernible difference between where your garage is and where cars would fit at and where you can do work safely. Where you would have the living room space, potential storage space, and of course the bedroom, so on and so forth. Now, one thing I said before is I wanted to make stairs. Stairs require carpentry level 6, and that now that we have the skill bonus after reading said book, may be more attainable. But we're still about a level and a half away. I don't like that. So let's see how it goes by, disassembling everything in our direct space here. And from there, afterwards, maybe, just maybe, we'll stick with the stair concept. If it doesn't work out from disassembling what's left in this room, my intent is to not do stairs. We'll do a single floor plan. But yeah, let's find out if that's really going to be the case moving forward. Don't need materials out of any of this. I don't actually care about receiving anything as much as I just want to be able to disassemble everything. Although there's still a lot of stuff in here that I kind of would like to use, at least as a fertilizer. So that is a thought. And if you recall, we did set up our compost bin before. So move forward. One thing I realized recently as well, I haven't seen any annotated maps for the what's the mod called? The solar panels mod. Usually we find at least one annotated map, right? What does the annotated map do for us in this case? It would show us where our solar panels and gear for solar panels have spawned inside the world, and you of course can travel there to collect that stuff. If I can find one of those, then I would travel there, get all the solar panels that we need, and then call it, a successful setup. But that's not going to happen. So I think we're going to be building solar panels in this playthrough. Also, let me point out something real quick. We're not doing good on experience. These crates just don't do a lot for experience, and that sucks. Very bloody. Yes, we are very bloody right now. Although, I think we're safe or we've created enough space. Let me rephrase that statement, right? To be able to finally pull the RV in to the garage. And with that level of safety, we'll be able to start doing some assessment work. Oh, come on. I know Kobe was saying before that he judged me for not being able to back a trailer in, and that is fair. That is huge. I don't like it here. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm going to do that side instead just because of the graphics of it. Let's move some stuff around. There we go. So if we pull it in here, it kind of makes more sense. It's still such a large vehicle in terms of how it's visually shown that it makes it difficult. I was clicking backing up though. Yes. Getting the hang of the concept. You just pay attention to the tires while you drive. Alright, so this is kind of what I'm looking to do. And by doing that, I can now safely work on this thing without something running up on me, and of course being able to pay attention to what's happening. So repairs. Notice that metal sheets are what I'm going to need in order to do repairs to this thing. Goodness. And I don't have metalworking. I didn't notice before. I don't need metalworking to repair it. I just need the stuff. So this repair is 33%. If I have screws and a metal sheet, if I have a propane torch though, with metalworking level 1, that's when I get the most repairs, and that's why I wanted that. Interesting. All right, well, cool. Well, we're good. And of course I have some opportunity. I can't do anything with this as far as disassembly work goes, so I can pick it up to move it though, and that's something to think about. Let me grab these sacks and get them opened. Actually, I can start dropping things. I don't have to carry everything with me anymore. How much of that? Oh yeah. I feel good about that. And if we grab all of these sacks. Yes. Kill ourselves with the weight. Can you drop it rotten? No, I'm pretty sure you can't do it that way. You still have to open the sack first, right? And then drop the rotten carrots in there. Open those sacks. Oh my goodness. Silly! Late bitch back, what's going on? You missed out on Guild Wars. Oh, we were playing Guild Wars for a little bit before jumping on this game, so had to wait for school to end, and now I can enjoy your summer break. Cheers, man. We all like having summer break in our personal time. I have no idea what type of school or studies you're doing, but regardless, you were enjoying life and you've got personal time back to yourself instead of school. So I dig it. I dig it. All right. I'm actually going to throw sacks in here. I don't really care about them, but I can actually use those sacks later once the compost is done. So that's not a bad idea. All right. We're kind of a base building day, by the way. Pre-K teacher. That is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. I'm a big lover of children. I'm a parent myself, so I always appreciate when I hear teachers are out there doing what they do and they do not get enough respect and or thanks for the work they do. So thank you as a parent. Let's speed that up. And I've never filled a compost bin before, I don't think. That's a new one for me. Interesting. Yeah, usually it's always like small stuff, but that's also because I'm typically in the forest somewhere. So, huh. All right, well, we'll just make another one, and that would give us more experience. I am covered in blood. I forgot about that. We mentioned it before, but it really is very apparent, especially outside. So, okay, let's see. If I recall correctly, I need 5 planks to make a compost bin. There we go. Thanks. Yep. Cheers. All right. How do where furniture? There it is. No, that's fence. We do this. Furniture. Composter. We just smack another one here. Yep. No reason not to get utilization out of said materials, which is why we're doing it. It's not super, necessary. I acknowledge that, especially if I don't do farming, but I can. I'm right next to a farm land, right? So this is good for farming in the sense of foraging, but I actually might like drop some seeds into the earth. So we'll see. Are you saying the composters? What you're saying you never seen anybody use, and or what? I'm curious. There we go. And what is it? Just open one at a time. If you're asking about the composter, how it works is you drop anything that's rotten inside of it. I think the game's default is set by 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks, anything that was rotten, and it does it by individual item. So over 2 weeks time period, that rotten item will disappear and be considered compost. You'll see in my screen, I have the composter stating that 2.5% requirement in order to pull any compost from it. So those rotten items, and this should turn this one into a half full, if I remember correctly, can be collected as compost into a sack, and that sack now becomes fertilizer. So your compost bins make fertilizer. That's just the easiest way to say it. And the only way people would actually use that is if they are farming, because, well, it's not the only way. I think engineers in game can use compost to make gunpowder. Let me check that statement though. Gunpowder. See, I know you can get it from those. Oh, I can't do it because I'm not an engineer. If you're an engineer, I'm pretty sure that you can also make gunpowder from compost. So compost. Yeah, I can't do anything with it other than farming in our case, but that's basically it. So it's kind of one of those things where if it's something that you don't do in your gameplay, it's not something that you ever think about, nor would you ever touch these. But if you farm at all, then super helpful. All right, we need to eat something, and I used a bunch of calories right now. Yeah, so, but we have maintained our weight. See them uses barricades. Yes, as a barricade, just to have something cheap between the fence barricade fence item fence concept. The composter is probably one of the cheapest items you can make, right? So furniture, compost, 4 nails, 5 planks. If we find, I right click carpentry, we're looking for the crates. Cross, no, crates. Where are you? Table? No. Here it is. Crate. Actually, it's not. This is cheaper to use. The wooden crate is only 3 planks with 3 nails. So I don't know why anybody would use the composter in this case. Unless it has more health for some reason. But it probably does have more health if you look at it. Just because of the amount of materials it needs. It needs 5 planks to put a composter down, whereas the wooden crate only needs 3 planks. So I wonder if the game factors that as more health, but I'd have to look into it, so don't take my word for that one. Okay, so we need food. Wait, cooking. Stew. Do I have fried onions? I have onion slices. I've got stuff going stale. That's not good. Oh, we should make a stir fry tonight. We should make a stir fry tonight. Hold up. Unbreakable, does that kind of makes sense. Interesting. If it is unbreakable, then I can see why people would use a composter, just because that, aspect of it. But I also feel like that's a little, cheaty. I don't think there's any other way of saying it. Like if you're using it for cheese purposes, that's cool. I would not do that. So turn that on. Our weight for our character is currently 77 kilos. We are in normal range. So that's good. Speed that up real quick. Move. Pull this. Turn you off. Come back over here real quick. And cooking. All right. So we've got fried onions that can't go into a stew. I didn't realize that stews can't use my dandelion leaves either. Soups don't look like they can use my stuff either, which is interesting. But stir fry should be able to. The stir fry can't? Oh no. What the hell is the fried onions gonna be good for? I had to make bread so I can put fried onions on my sandwich? Alright. I can't make bread right now, can I? Oh, I'm an idiot. I see what happened. Game. Out. Jump out. I left my bag. Went to the primary. And we get into the vehicle. Alright, wait. Aha! Now I can't make bread. I'm stupid. Anyway, let's make bread. I'm getting super complicated now, just because I want to use those fried onions. I don't have to, but I'm just doing it now, so I'm committed to the idea. All right, bread, just regular straight bread. We'll cook it real quick. I know it takes a while to make bread, but come on now. Turn that off. All right, then we slice it. Slice the bread. There we go. Yay, bread. Yes, carb heaven. It's a complex carb in this case, though. And burgers. We lay it out with the dandelion leaf. I've got stuff going stale. Fried onion rings. Yes. Mushroom burgers. What it's going to be turned into now. And now I have a very interesting burger. Haha. Not gonna do salt. We can add some hot sauce and marinara. And that should do it. Now the real question is, if I show nutrition, when I eat this burger, which I'm at 21 calories, eating this one burger, I've turned all that, how many calories do I get out of it? That's the question. Not bad. 400. Oh, I'm sorry, not 400. 550 calories ish out of that, which isn't bad considering I have 2 additional slices of bread. So I can make another sandwich later and double down on that. So that'll work. And actually, I won't do it now. I'll do it later. Okay. So we'll make our sandwich a little bit later when we get back to work. So how much clear work have we done? A lot. Scraps of wood can go to a fireplace later, so yay. We'll still get the rotten stuff off the ground. I didn't realize those were cabbages before. Okay, that's a lot of stuff there. I think we're good. Didn't actually pay attention to my skills beforehand, but I don't know, making the composter is decent. this is definitely not the best way of going about working on the carpenter skill. I just missed out on all that experience originally because we did not have a TV at the time, and we didn't expect to be basing up. We expected to be in the RV for the rest of the experience, and we decided that's just not, as fun as we want it to be. So this is how it's going. Asking myself if I need to make another compasser. I feel like I should. Aha. Yep, I'll make one more. I mean, it still goes towards our experience, so no reason not to, right? And that's what we're primarily working on, the experience. Alright, so let me find any nails that are hanging out on the floor. Nail, plank. Nail, plank. I don't think I'll do any more composters. I don't think. Because I won't use this much fertilizer. Or at least I'm saying that to myself. Maybe I will. But, then again, I've never really farmed in game either. So, it's another thing to say. Plank, nails. My strength skill is going to definitely level up before anything else, just because how much weight I'm consistently carrying. Oh, would I ever buy an RV in real life? No. That's a good question. So hear me out. I know there are legitimate RV owners out there who will swear by them. But, it's kind of one of those things where if you don't use it, you're honestly wasting your money. Oh, and then what is using an RV? I think a good way of thinking about it is, like, what do you use an RV for? Are you the road trip type of person who 4, 5, 6 times in the year you're going to be somewhere else? Yeah, maybe an RV does work for you. Are you by yourself? Do you have a family? Are you pulling on a hitch? Do you, intend to just drive it itself? The gas usage alone would make me not want to have an RV. Because for me in real life, I drive European vehicles. I'm a big fan of Mini Coopers, for example. So I get nearly 40 miles to the gallon still after 100 miles on my Mini Cooper. And I typically ride my bike like to my office when I go to the office, right? And I say bike as in bicycle, not a motorbike. So the how often do I fill up my tank? Maybe once a month, if not 5 weeks, because that's how little I actually drive. However, when you're dealing with an RV, you're unleaded, yes. You may be getting 12 to 20. No, we're talking 20 max in terms of miles to the gallon when it comes to that RV. So realistically speaking, the cost of an RV is maintenance, not necessarily what you purchase. And if you're not getting return on investment on that, then you've done something very wrong. And the return on investment is how often you're going to use it. But balancing how often you use it versus the gas mileage and maintenance that is going to be done are all problems that you have to kind of come up with solutions for. So yeah, I mean, if it was just my home, maybe. But today, nah, I don't see myself really enjoying an RV. And I say things like with a boat. They say a lot of finance people will tell you the first day there are 2 times you enjoy a boat. It's when you first buy it, when you sell it. It's kind of the same way with an RV, with the exception of how often did you really use it. But it is a lifestyle. It is definitely a lifestyle. So I'm not trying to speak out against somebody who really enjoys the RV life. Please, by all means, do. I'm just saying that for a person in my case, I own a home. So me having the RV literally means me not being inside of my home. And how often is that really going to happen is a big question. Ooh, did I already fill that? It's insane. I've almost, oh, those watermelons are huge though. So my uncle had a boat, used it like twice, ended up selling it. See, all right, this is a great example of the, the two times that you enjoy a boat is when you first buy it and when you sell it. Oh, yeah. And it's not so much, again, that's one of those things where if it is your lifestyle, it makes a lot of sense to have one, but you really have to be committed to that. A fisherman, for example, a true maritime individual can enjoy a boat and enjoy it for a long period of time. But you'd be surprised at how many people are not that and think they are. So, yeah, I know I'm no sailor. My brother might be. Me, nah, not at all. Put the tomatoes in there, dude. Would not be keeping the tomatoes. So I could. I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, we're done for the night. We're done for the night. We're gonna pop into the RV, get ourselves situated, and go from there. Cooking. Let's see. Make a sandwich, not a burger. Make a sandwich. Gonna start using some of these stale dandelion. I gotta use all this stale food. So anything that's stale is gonna go on this thing. I feel, yeah, I had some stale mushrooms. And we'll take that. I think everything else ends up being condiments, yep. Get there. There's no real reason, like, usage for marinara, I think, other than, like, if you eat the bottle straight, that's one thing. But it's better served just in the recipes themselves, so, yeah. And we eat our sandwich. Take a look. So we're maintaining our weight, which is a good thing. Oh, our vegan selves out here. Yeah. Yeah. We will wash ourselves. It was commented that we are bloody and we're not killing any zombies right now, so let's go ahead and get ourselves nice and clean. Very clean. Perfect. And ready to sleep. Remember, I've been here for about an hour, so I'm just standing for a moment, stretch my legs, take a sip of my coffee, and get back to it. Still be good for him to go in different shirt. I mean, not a bad idea to get a different shirt, but let's go ahead and shave this face. All right, we're good to go. We're good to go. Get scissors back in there. Continue to manage the hammer. We'll grab graphics real quick. Need to find what I got going on. Stew. Drink that. Gotta stay hydrated, that's right. That heal. And I think we're set. Oh, fog outside. Alright, let's stick the rest of these sacks in here and we'll get back to work. Think we'll keep it simple. My question is whether or not always weather element. Absolutely. Absolutely. So my issue is twofold, right? For my carpentry skill, I don't feel like disassembling these crates are getting us anywhere. The question becomes if I hit any of the close by buildings, am I really going to get much out of them? I know there's a bookshelf in here. There's some floorboards that we potentially could lift. Ooh, I just realized that. Hold on. Wait. It makes more sense now. What if I... Where are you? I have 12 nails? I thought I had some more nails in different places. Here, switch, nails. Give me one box. Give me one. I got a solid box. Okay. And I have a wood. All right, wait. Coming up with a plan. Hear me out. Hear me out. If I go outside with my wood axe, chop down some trees, use the nails I currently have, I can start wood flooring this side, right? So at the moment, we're just looking at foundation. We wood floor this side of the warehouse. This is all going to still keep this foundation type stuff. Make the wall. I wonder how much experience I'm going to get out of that. The question is it really safe to work outside? And then let me get rid of some of this book. The books that I have. Like some of this weight I don't need to be carrying with me at the moment. So what can I toss first? Wrench goes. I want to keep the axe because we're going to repair it. So we'll toss that. No reason for me to keep the pipe bomb on me at the moment. And then I'll drop the books. Inventory management, that's right. All right, so that takes care of a fair amount. And if we walk around with our wood axe, I feel good about that. Saw and hammer goes in here. So yeah, we did cut some logs here. Oh wait, I ain't gotta cut anything at the moment. All right, so I just need to grab the planks that I can grab. Before I do that, let me go straight to the back. There we go. Get the last one, and we're super heavy again. Let's see if I can grab any more without dying. There we go. I think the maximum carry capacity for anything is 50 unless you have that organized trait. So I am going to be doing all of that with the nails that we had. Question becomes, where's our D mark? So carpentry, wall frame. I think we frame here, down. Yeah, so frame. Game is not letting me do something. What is it? I need to drop you. I can't pull out nails. That's my problem, isn't it? Oh, I can't pull out the hammer. Hammer, hand. Where are our tools? Hammer, secondary. There we go. Wall. Frame. Right behind this chair. Got it. Good. 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 And I'm out. All right, so the real question now became, how much did I get out of just doing frames? Yeah, that's not bad. So yeah, if I do the frame, right? And this is my thought process right now. If I do the frame, set the door maybe here, create wooden wall. No. Oh, door frame. Oh, I have to get a door frame. Interesting. Never done this before, so bear with me. It'll be a crappy door for now, but later we'll make it look better. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking if I frame off this side and then do the flooring, so that way I know which side is which, and then I can do disassembling, things like that as needed. This will work. And not to mention, it'll work on our skills. So that might be a better way of handling this. Did I make any more planks? It'd be fun watching you actually build. You've seen at least my, YouTube videos of dealing with builds before, right? So I guess that's true. You've never been on stream with us to build. I tried to be organized. And if I recall, sawing logs does give us experience too. So yeah, I mean, we get a fair amount, not a ton, but a fair amount. So yeah, this whole process might actually do the job for us. The only real problem we're gonna have is what, nails, and I'm gonna take the liberty of one mod I have. So don't like give me crap for it. That's kind of what I'm gonna call out, but still requires resources. So get over it. There we go. And now we start on the floor. Game. Well. So. Oh no. I'm glad I caught that. See, you decorate homes, but not much building. It's a good point. We are doing a full build, aren't we? From scratch. I do feel very Sims-like over here. Oh. More water. Let's get some water going real quick. And we still need to make sure that we manage our weight. That's another problem we have, don't we? Yeah, we're losing weight now. So I need to get heavier on my calories. So, sandwich. Let's kill the burger real quick just to deal with, you know, crap. I need to use the higher calorie items first. As usual, use the marinara because I like adding that. And I'll leave that alone. Burger, it's not gonna be much. Watch. Yeah, I'm negative 400. And all that lifting is gonna be a thing. The man is sweating and losing calories, but that still came in at 5. That's good. Okay. Let's do what I said before. Oh, game. Why didn't I think about this until just now? I'm over here acting like I'm the smartest person alive, and sometimes I'm just stupid. All right. Both hands. And I'm going to point out that, yes, we got a generator before, right? So the generator isn't going to do us any good right now because this building doesn't have any native lights in it. So it's kind of one of those things I'm avoiding turning on to waste the gas because we'd just be wasting gas otherwise. I didn't need to cut you down. Sorry. I didn't realize there were some logs left. I mean, you're going to get cut down anyway, so yeah. I was going to carve a bowl. And then from that, did that actually turn it into carpentry experience? That becomes the question. 10, 12, that turned into, yeah, it was some. Okay. Bowls. My thought was get these bowls because before I was saying I needed 4 bowls, right? So with bowls in hand, what you could do is take a soup or a stew and then turn those into multiple helpings. So if you recall, if I make like a bean-based stew, that gives me a super amount of calories. If I split that 4 ways, not only does it go far, but it also makes a lot of sense for calorie management. Do you have any twine to help you with those logs to move faster? I don't have any twine. That's a good point. Oh, I'd have to go kill some zombies to get ripped sheets. I think it's specifically ripped sheets that you need, right? Let's double check if I have any of those. That's a good point. It would definitely speed up time. I have sterilized rags. I don't have any straight ripped sheets, it looks like. But good thought. All right. Let's see. While I make my food real quick, we're gonna do the soup, yeah, or the stew. I think it's the soup that I want to do. All right, so you have it that after X amount of time, nature is going to increase more NPZ. Yes, that's a default setting. Actually, I see what you're trying to say. So normally when you're playing Project Zomboid, the tree growth and it's part of the erosion system will bring back those trees. So despite the fact that I knocked down a few trees, will growth happen again? Yes. Grape leaves and mushrooms. Rip sheets into twine for the tailoring skill. Can you make twine? Twine. Yep, 4 rip sheets make twine, and that goes into tailoring skill. Interesting. Good to know. Thank you. I did not know that. All right, let's see. Granted, I don't think I've ever like maxed the tailoring skill. We started the tailoring skill, if I recall, with Raymond, and then he died, unfortunately enough. So, yeah. All right, so that is now going to be split into 4 soup bowls, and bam, see, 4 soup bowls. We fill the bottle. We fill the cooking pot. Funny enough, I probably shouldn't split that particular one into 4, but it is what it is. Show nutrition. Yeah, we're gonna have to struggle with this one for a little bit, aren't we? Yeah, it is what it is. I got food, and we will probably just eat this through the day just to get us there. Still got nails to work through, so blah. Okay. Yeah, we deal with that. Let's put our wood axe in the bag. No reason to carry it around in hand if we don't need to. Stick those in the bag as well. We already got some planks, so I think what I'm going to do is saw the logs that we have sitting around, because that is experience, right? We'll saw more logs, but we'll make it, I think. Yeah. Could do mass deforestation, but I won't do too much. There we go. There's 12 there. That will max me. Grab my hammer. And we're all set. Okay, we keep it going. Keep it going. So my original thought when I came up with this idea of turning this into a real base, right, was that somewhere on this portion here, you'd find the stairs going up to the 2nd floor. Crap. You'd have the door here to the garage where we typically would enter at. There's a side door, so yay, if you don't want to go out one of the big garage doors. And then you'd have, the sectioning to happen. I don't think it's necessary to go upstairs because there's so much space here, right? But getting 2nd floor access meant also potentially gaining access to the roof easily. Now I can do that from the outside and just doing 2 sets of stairs all the way up, and then trying to set up like rain collectors or something like that. It's a lot of work. I ain't gonna lie about it. And a lot of that work is going to be based on how far we get in the build process. But I don't know. This is something to think about. Your rain collector only goes down 1 floor. And because it's 2 floors, there's no way for me to put clean, plumbed water on the 1st floor compared to the 2nd. I can still put rain collectors up there, but there would be days where I manually take water up to the rain collector so that way we can filter it. So that's the only real issue with that. No matter what, if we want clean water to come from rainwater, it would always be on the 2nd floor. So the rain collector would be collecting water and filtering to the 2nd floor, but it will not filter down to the 1st floor. So that's kind of like the main issue with that process, that this being our base, because of the 2nd floor being here. This here, and we learned it from the ranger station. This diamond style, the triangle style roof only is visual technically speaking, there is going to be a space here where I can place the water collectors, the rain collectors, and it would work. But it's still kind of annoying to try to figure out the right location without killing yourself by falling off the roof. So, yeah, lots of ways to approach this, and none of them are going to be easy or good. So we'll figure it out. We always do, right? We could always just make a small space outside where we actually handle the water, like an outhouse, and just do everything else inside, which is probably the easiest method. But we still need to make it to level 7 to really make it efficient. Break it with a sledgehammer, also true. I don't know if I would want to break it down with a sledgehammer, but I can. That's a good point. So, boom. Come on, dude. So we never find a sledgehammer. I mean, we haven't found one yet. So we found one in other saves, though. All right. So let's get the floor going again. By the way, I didn't really check to see how much I'm getting out of making one of these floors. I mean, I think I'm still getting... Oh, it's good. It's like 10 per flooring. It's better than not doing it, so that makes sense. So a little bit of work. True. projectzomboid. We'll do that to you. And then, actually, now that I think about it, we can get to a point where we start carpeting the area too. So this is just the base floor. And we could have started there, but this is going to be carpentry experience, right? So we drop the wood, which gives us our carpentry experience. Maybe we make it to level 6 and 7 down the line. Yay. Then we go off and find some carpet. We carpet the area. And then, of course, set all of our furniture out. Like, it becomes a whole house if you make it work. It just, you got to make it work. So, okay. Just some crate is what we want. Just some crate again. We already learned that disassembling crates don't give us a lot of experience, but it is some. So we're going to do it. And I am not worried about functionally using these crates because I can always make more later. It's just wood. It's a renewable resource in game. And we do have technically a renewable resource of nails with the mod. So good. All right. But we are making them work. Almost made it. Look at that. I think I'll do it. There it is. Sweet. Okay. Love it when a plan comes together, right? Bell peppers. Quick shout out to Sweet Pepper. You know, we haven't seen you for a little bit. Ooh, actually, thinking about people we haven't seen for a little bit. Novello, if you are watching or still keeping up with us, we haven't seen you a little bit either. Typically, you know, I know you have a little bit of narcolepsy, so staying up at night with my UK time period, but we are thinking about you, so shout out. I say we. I'm thinking about you. I don't know about the rest of the group, but I remember people. All right, so in the morning, and let's take a look at our nutrition situation. Yeah, I mean, no matter what, we're still maintaining our weight. We're not gaining. We're also not losing. So I consider that acceptable. I do need to make sure that I start, you know, getting more food prepped, though. Those watermelon slices are going to go bad quickly soon, so we do remember them, the dogs, and so forth here. Get that rotten food out of the inventory. Excuse me. I have rotten food in my inventory? No? No? Nothing's rotten? Silly. If you're talking back in the building, I definitely have some rotten food, like bag-wise and whatnot around, but I don't have anything in my inventory, do I? Check the fridge. No? Freezer. There's a sausage here still. Interesting. I need to take that out. I thought I picked up the bags. Yeah, now I put them on the ground. Okay. So, word. But good looking out. I appreciate it. You know, we don't want to eat rotten food. Even though we are a chef and we can use small traces of rotten food in our mixes, we will not be playing like that. All right, fruit salad for the night. Yay. Remember, berries go real far for us because we foraged them. So definitely be using them. Now it's 400 calories. Oh, can't be mad about that. I'm gonna start packing away some stuff because we have the space to do it. The morning we're gonna check the status of our battery for the RV. And how's it going? I mean, it's August 22nd, 7 o'clock. You know, things are going well. Life is good. Life is good. I did not set myself up for success this morning, so we'll do it now. Okay, cooking pot. Rice. Have I made anything with rice yet? Let's find out. I mean, I've got multiple bags of rice sitting around. No reason not to use the rice. Not to mention that is heavy calorie. Funny enough, in real life, rice is heavy calorie. For those of you who don't think so, it surely is, depending on how much you eat. So a single cup of rice ain't gonna do anything to you. If you eat bowls upon bowls of it, you can get, you know, nice and strong. Rice and beans are a thing for a reason. All right. Just hiding the calories from yourself. Word. I mean, again, I like to preserve my, you know, non-perishables, and truth be told, at the moment, you know, we're playing around. If we want to go super heavy on the calories, we can. We have lots of space to make that happen, but we're not doing that. We're just managing it. But yeah, come winter, for example, berries, you're going to see how well those winter berries work for us in terms of calories because it's designed that way for a reason. The berries in game actually are pretty high once you have a high foraging skill in terms of what you're going to get out of them. And guess what? We have a very high foraging skill. I'm going to make this into 2 instead of 4. Just didn't get the level I thought I was going to get out of that. So there we go. 2 bowls of rice. Perfect. We will fill the cooking pot. And just notice my bottled water is fine. It's fine. And we'll keep the bowls of rice with us for now. Need to take a look around. The axe is heavy. That's really the biggest problem, but everything else looks good. All right, cool. Exit. Good? Good. All right, we'll use what's already here for now. Just so we can get started for the day, for the work that we have ahead of us. There we go. And wooden floor. Ah, that was it. It wasn't bad though. Nails, still managing our nails, which is fine. Okay, so I'm probably, oh no, I'm acting like an idiot. The wood floor is going to be entirely done. And then after that, we have to start determining rooms, I suppose. Need to think about that too. Where's the kitchen? Where's the living room? Where are your bedrooms / storage rooms and the bathroom? We will make a bathroom. It's probably it's gonna be annoying trying to make a bathroom. I ain't gonna lie about it, but it's because you need the metalworking skill to lift any of the what's the word for it? Like the appliances? Is that right? The porcelain. I'm gonna use the word porcelain from bathrooms in games. So you can't lift a toilet without the metalworking skill. You can't lift a bathtub without the metalworking skill, etc. So yeah. All right, we got to start cutting down some more trees so we can get some logs going. I'm gonna go this way real quick. Probably should like give a quick check around as well. Haven't done a real patrol yet. There we go. Yeah, maybe I do that. So let's go ahead and drop the axe. We'll go inside, take a small breather. And it's probably a good idea to do that because I can also do some foraging. So right, and that was what I was getting to with the plumbing situation. So if we don't do a second floor scenario, in truth, we do need to figure out how we'll handle plumbing for our water. And yeah, doing an attachment setup works. I never really wanted to do it that way. I like to have like a solid structure look rather than some weird attachment to the home. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. This is still a zombie apocalypse. We deal with what we got. So, all right. Real question is, what do we put away? So let's get the meat cleaver, even though it'll break soon. We already know we won't be using any spears. Dealing with sprinters. So I haven't, like, since the time we drove through here, we haven't walked up this direction. So I actually kind of just want to take a quick meander. I think that's the word I'm going to use. See if there are any zombies that have spawned over here for some odd reason. And if not, great. If so, we kill them and keep moving. I mean, but that's a good part about, you know, being in a rural area. You get no zombies. Life is good. And we only deal with zombies when we really need to, like, do some checking around. I feel like it can be super loud and not have to worry about anything. To that point, let's go ahead and search for crops. Feel bare just what? Yes. We're definitely exposed, and that's just kind of life out here. But there's no reason to jump in the RV and burn the gas if we don't need to, right? So, manage your resources. Ooh. We'll be dealing with the poison mushrooms. Feels like the old save park ranger home. Kinda. Yes. And I was considering the idea of being closer to town. And if things get weird and we don't like it, you know, we can always change it. That's the great part about having the RV. And I have every intention of avoiding like gutting the RV. Even to the effect of, if you recall, we saw an RV back at the Dixie Trailer Park. It's broken down, very broken down, but we could always put it back together again and make it work for us. So I did want to like haul it back over here. This is kind of like our safe house, super safe house. But if we're too far away from town and we don't like it moving forward, after we get the base established, we'll move. We'll definitely move. But in fairness, you already know that I'm usually a park ranger player, so it's hard for me to like, break my habits, and I acknowledge that too. Now, you mentioned getting my hands on sheets. So I'm going to switch real quick to search for trash instead. Cabbage is good. I'm getting some seeds, which is kind of why I started doing this, but cabbage is going to give you a whole bunch of nutrition if I remember correctly. One cabbage is going to turn into what? That's 271 calories currently. Wait for it. That's 400. So a single cabbage just gave me 400. So that's great. That is a leash. I can't use a leash at the moment, so sorry. Leek, good to grab. Forgot we can also do some jarring in game once we get more materials associated to it. So, your mind just tries to go the most optimal. That's true, but there's, I mean, it's new necklace. Oh, my mind definitely tells me, what makes sense. And if we just want to survive, I was reading a long time ago, somebody was like, yeah, you could speed up time and just get enough food and sit in one spot and you could survive years in Project Zomboid, which is kind of true. Oh, if you can get out of the cities, it is very possible to survive for long periods of time in Project Zomboid without dealing with zombies. However, you still have to deal with zombies. There are scenarios. For example, let's say that we will really dig in our home. Eventually, your generator is going to wear down, and you've got to repair it and deal with that. So, what are you going to do? Oh, yeah, you're going to go into town and try to get some stuff. Free rip sheets. Yes, that's actually one reason why I wanted to walk around and see if I found some zombies. I knew there'd be some stragglers around because this building's here, and the closer or the further up we get, the more that's going to happen. So I also actually forgot about this being here. There's going to be wood in there that we don't have to cut down, but there aren't any nails, so it doesn't do me good. Eggs for my players out there who enjoy meat and or vegetarian, you don't care about eggs, totally cool. They are still good for calorie purposes. So sheets, clothing. You got a lot. Are we good? Nice leather jacket. You can use that for leather strips. True, but I thought leather strips was one of the things that you shouldn't start trying to use or get your hands on until your tailoring skill is higher. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Not something I usually deal with. So, if you think I should go ahead and collect them, I will go back and get them. But yeah, here we go. Tailor trapping? No. We want sheet rope. No, no, no. And there's two. No, wait. Game. We favorite that. Close call. Absolutely right. All right, well, I'm tearing that one up. So, still got some. Not a big deal. There we go there. And rip clothing. And let's just get to... This is interesting. I'm not going to rip anything I currently have equipped it, right? I'm just concerned about that. Because I know this gets weird sometimes when you're in this menu. But I'm getting thread, so... And I probably should find the Tailoring 1 book if I'm going to be doing things like this, because we can always read that. Yeah, I'm getting nothing for tailoring skill. Oh, that's right. I remember when we were doing Raymond's playthrough, you don't get tailoring experience from sheets. You will from denim and from leather stuff, though, right? But with the sheets, if you turn it into twine, I can also get some. So... yes, so denim gives me some, and then we go to twine real quick. Can make one of those just to see if it gets me anything good. No, making twine did not give me experience. Interesting. Okay. So we're gonna turn off trash. Let's get our hands on some herbs. Just for the purposes of our cooking in general, because that goes a super long way. Quick statement about, people who also, oh my goodness, is that a radish? Oh, I love that kind of radishes in real life. um, anyway, sorry. Quick statement for, my typical players who don't do ridiculousness like I'm doing. My question is, does the tailoring skill really go that far for you? Now, I know people swear by it in the sense that the percentage values for defense is something that you really can't understate. But at the same time, the amount of time that you spend on it, and we're still talking about one bite can kill, one scratch can kill. I am not lucky at all. Oh, so I would be that dude who spends a bunch of time getting armored up, and then you still die in that first scratch, or you still get infected in that first scratch. Is like, God. Oh, so I'm just curious if anybody like super swears by it or not. That's all. But for a super sim, I'm gonna use the word sim. Oh, it makes a lot of sense actually. So very sad. No, where? I thought survivalists here you can. This is interesting. Wait. Filter logs. There it is. It's sheet rope that I need, not rip sheets. Crap. Okay, wait. Can I make sheet rope? I cannot. Crap again. You make sheet rope from something. Okay, what's going to give me the best return on investment here? So if I make one sheet, and then that sheet can become a sheet rope, and then from the sheet rope, I can do this? No. How many sheet rope do I need? Get there it is. You need 2. Okay, so I should have made sheet rope last time. Crap. Oh, good to know. Now that was just why was it 2? I wanted 4. Unstack. I get the sheet ropes back though, and then I can make 4 stacks. Yes. All right. So sheet ropes get reused. That's good to know as well. And then the dirty rags. Oh, I wonder if I can clean them and do the same thing before. Okay. Making it work. By the way, not something I typically do. And I'm wondering if this is as effective as if just... No, it probably is. Yeah, okay. Let me drop that. Honestly, if I just unstack the logs from there, you can take back my... Yep, that's going to work. And let's just take a quick moment to pop inside. We'll eat our bowl. We'll take our perishable food items and throw it in the fridge. And then we'll put our non-perishables up here with the rest of our spices and herbs. Good to go there. Don't want to carry around a bunch of letter sheets if I'm not using them. Letter strips if I'm not using them. So there. And then we do what? We still need to go back to making the sheet rope, right? So sheet. I can craft 2 more of these bad boys. So that's done there. Game. Filter. No. Why can't I make more sheet rope? Craft sheet rope. I've got the sheets. What did you need additionally? Now I can just craft them. Okay, so it just got weird with the thingy. Good there. And now I have how many sheet rope? I got 4. What's the battery look like? Good question. Hang on 1 second. I think these can combine into each other, right? Yep. I think it's there. I think this one is already full. No, it's not. That basically is okay. So pull that out. Stick you in here. Keep 1 bowl of me at all times. I will take my twine and put you here. Inventory management. I'm going to take the seeds and put them outside of this spot, though. And I'll keep denim here. Keep my sheet rope with me. Exit. All right, let's take a look at the battery. Wait for it. Wait for it. Battery. 19% remaining. It's not bad. So. Now, I did check the wiki on this because I had asked the question before, like if you were to drive the vehicle or just turn it on, in real life, for example, your battery for your car will charge because of how, energy works and your alternator works. The game does it as well. It's not the same level, comparison. It's not a 1-to-1, but it's close enough. So you will get a charge. I'm not going to do that because it essentially means I'm burning gas in order to get a charge on my battery, but can be done. And we have multiple batteries anyway. So. But there will come a point where we'll just have to switch and we'll go from using the RV to using the generator itself, and using the generator also is something that needs to be repaired. So I came back in here to go get my axe. Sorry. Go. And where's my wood axe? There it is. At least you're seated, and for the RV is barely seated. Yes, indeed. Although I've put this RV through hell. If it had words to give me, I'm sure I would have an earful. So yes. Has it done its job for us? Absolutely. Absolutely. Could not ask for a better RV. Thank you. All right, let's see. Now, my biggest concern is, working with this. Let's say I start cutting down a tree and a sprinter comes out of this like forest line. It is going to be a reflex nightmare trying to manage that situation. And I know that. So I've been asking myself, like, am I prepared for that scenario? Oh, there's 4 here. Awesome. You make a stack of 4. Sweet. Put them in the bag. Just go. Don't plan on making a stack of 2, but I can take these 2 over to the other stack of 2 and then make a stack of 4. And I think the stack that I'm thinking of is somewhere in here visually. Yeah, there it is. There's 3 there though. So now I just make a stack of 4. Awesome. And we pick up the stack of 4. Can't put it in the bag, so we'll grab it. Grab that one too. Carry what we can carry. Alright, let's see if this kills us. Can you pick up all of them? It's like getting all the groceries, dude. Nah, it's just one more there. Fair enough. But this does still work towards that strength experience as it grows. Oh my goodness. So much work to build a base. It's so much work to build a house. Which is true. So I can't be mad about, real life stuff. All right. Our stack is right there. We go over here real quick. We drop. 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 And then we unstack. Perfect. And let's drop our wood axe here. And then we saw all 15 of these, which skill-wise, 119 that we're at now. Just sawing all of that turns into, I mean, not much, 213. And then these 45 planks will become something. It's going to become flooring. I don't know why I said something. So let's just pick up enough until we can't pick up anymore, and then we get started. Carpentry, wood floor. Game. Oh, I can't because hammer not in hand. All right, I gotta drop one plank, don't I? So we drop one plank. Hammer go in hand. Need to remember that. And then wood floor. Now, something oh no. Am I out? No, I've still got 22 nails, so we're good. Anyway, something I wasn't thinking about before I got started with this process is this is going to make the room look darker. So, you know, sorry for anybody who started watching online, blah, but this room is considerably brighter because the floor is just bright and how the light works in game. But because I'm putting wood flooring down, the room is definitely going to look darker moving forward. And that also means that it's just going to make us try to make furniture, find furniture, get our lights going faster. But as the sun goes down, I can't see anything in here anyway, so we need to get back into the RV. Enter. Alright, let's get some food going. Do I have any food with me? No. Got no nails. Oh man, that's gonna suck. Okay, we gotta fix that situation too. Sheets, carpentry, food. What are we making for the night? Oh snap, I wasn't even paying attention to the time. I need to start closing up. Oh, so let's get things going. I'm not going to use my perishables anymore. So, just calling that out real quick. I'm thinking that next stream, what we'll do is do a run in the town. Before I start using the mod that lets me make my own nails, which requires me to use 4 logs, essentially, not planks, logs, to get some nails out of it, which are in effect wood fasteners. That's the way that I'm going to state it. That is a legitimate way to play. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that because again, I would make wood fasteners in real life. However, we're still going to try to loot for the things that we need before we do something like that. So I intend to, since we need nails, to run into town for nails. I'm also going to do my best to also get my hands on more non-perishables. So there's plenty of opportunity to fill up on beans and other things in here. We have the space for it-ish. So we're going to use it. It's kind of my point. But yeah, I mean, today was a build night. You know, we did some Guild Wars 2 before jumping on this game as well. So we did split the time, which I don't mind. We were playing Elden Ring, you know, for a little bit, and we did the same thing. I kind of like the idea of not spending my whole night on just Project Zomboid. It gives me the opportunity to do other things. So I appreciate this for the most part. And funny enough, apparently people prefer less stream time on YouTube. So an hour and a half is fine to watch. But y'all tell me, if you feel like I should get back to spending more time, we'll do that. We can do that. Enjoy the time I had. Yes, I appreciate that. Silly, I definitely do. I definitely do that. But I do need to get ready to. It is the middle of the week. Blah. Sundays, I think, will be the longer nights when I spend closer to 3 hours, but I don't think I'll be doing that on Wednesday nights. Unfortunately, that my work schedule, my in-person time, it has all changed, and that's just part of life, right? So, but we lay in the bed, we go to sleep, and he didn't go to sleep. We go to sleep, and we say, thank you, Project Zomboid gods, for not killing us all tonight, or we did something right? But as usual, if you made it this far in the video, thank you is my first statement. It's raining, which would usually be a good time to take a bird bath. We're not going to be doing that. But anyway, if you made it this far in the video, as usual, please consider giving a like, comment, subscribe, etc. The YouTube things are great for the algorithm, and I appreciate you regardless. For everybody who has, communicated with me both on stream and on YouTube, if you haven't noticed, I do my best to respond to everybody. If you have intended to do, comment after comment after comment, I typically take the most recent comment. But if you prefer, I can comment on all things that you state. Regardless to that fact, let's just take a quick recap. Brandon Stackhouse here is at 77 kilos, which is normal weight. We've killed 1,136 zombies, mostly with an axe. But if we go to our kill counts, funny enough, our short blade is coming up shortly but surely. And in that case, it's mostly because our short blade skill gets a 75% bonus due to the fact that we are a chef. We're building a house. We're not just living in the RV. We are here in this wonderful warehouse, and it's coming together. We're still working on our cockroaches skill, and if I can get it to level 6, I think we'll be good. 7, I won't spend a whole bunch of time on, but regardless, we'll still finish up the flooring, figure out what our layout's going to be, and then start making it work. So this is no longer going to just be a warehouse. It will be a home that we can all appreciate. But to that, let's call it a night. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.